Alright guys, so it's G-Star321 here again, and we're back with more Evil Within on AKUMU difficulty. We are up to Chapter 2. Let's do it. Okay, so here we are. This is actually the save room of the game where we've woken up in. We're going to be visiting this area quite a bit. There's a number of things to do here, most notably upgrading your weapons and your abilities and so on, and collecting items from the lockers by using keys to open them. But first of all, we have a newspaper article collectible here, so make sure you grab that. And there's also some green gel here. Green gel is pretty much the currency of the game, and it's used to upgrade your weapons and your abilities and so on. You'll see in a minute.
Are we awake?
Is everyone else all right? The city?
Whatever are you talking about? You are the only soul here, right now.
Now, on New Game Plus, like when you finish, say you finish this game, and then start a new game.
This place is necessary for you. You're always welcome here.
I've been hospitalized.
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. Please, sign in here.
Yeah, on New Game Plus there will be another collectible here. It's only available on New Game Plus, and it will be a missing persons poster of you. So take note of that. It's not here on your first run through of the game. So hold A, let's sign in.
There is no way to ensure your future memories.
Yep, and you can save your game. Might as well do that.
This way, please.
So here, this is where we're going to be introduced to how to upgrade stuff using the green gel. So we have to sit in the chair to make that happen, but make sure you go behind the chair because there'll be another collectible. This will be a map fragment. Map fragment number 1, make sure you grab that.
Please, relax. Please, have a seat.
So let's have a seat.
What the hell?
You mustn't fight it. This is for your own good.
No.
So green gel can be used to upgrade individual skill parameters. Yep. So all we're doing here is just unlocking the ability to do that, okay? We're not actually, you know, making ourselves special in any way. All we're doing here is just spending 100 green gel to allow ourselves to continue to use this machine. That's it.
Going crazy.
Now what makes you say that? I'll be waiting.
And it looks like we've just woken up from the crash site here, where the ambulance sped off the cliff. And we've survived.
Shit. What the hell is going on?
Chapter 2, Remnants.
Where am I?
Alright, so
Where are you?
there's no one around, and what we're going to do is grab this green gel here. On AKUMU difficulty, when you pick up the jars of green gel, you hardly get any. So say for example, I mean, what did I get there? 200, was it? 200 green gel from picking up that green gel jar. If you're playing on casual, you know, you might get 500 or 600, you know what I mean? So it's a lot more forgiving on the easier difficulties. You can upgrade stuff a lot quicker, but on AKUMU, it's bullshit. Syringe. The origin of the medication in this travel syringe is unknown, but it provides moderate health restoration. So, okay, so we press right stick to access the inventory. And here you can set shortcuts. So I always put the syringe as left. No, right. Sorry. Right on the D-pad. You can make it up or down, left, right, whatever you want. Okay, it's just a shortcut. On AKUMU difficulty, it's pointless even collecting them, because one hit, you die. So it doesn't matter how much health you have, one hit, you're dead. So syringes, health items are basically not necessary in this mode, but I just wanted to use that one there because, you know, if you're on quite low health, you can't even run or sprint properly. The first two chapters here remind me very much of Chapter 1-1 in Resident Evil 4. Okay, Y is to do melee attacks. Basically all we're going to be using that for is breaking open boxes and things to collect items. You will not be doing this to attack enemies on AKUMU difficulty. If you're in a very sticky situation, you can quickly do something like that and just run away. But killing an enemy like this takes an unbelievable amount of hits. You know, I'm talking like, I don't know, it's something like 12 hits. That's what it feels like anyway. So go over here, we'll pick up this lantern. This will be our light source. And here's a cutscene.
Hey!
Oh dear. Alright, so just walk straight ahead. And this is where we're gonna get our first weapon, the handgun. Pick it up slowly, Sebastian, that's the way.
Connolly?
Okay, so get ready to shoot. Gonna try and drop him on the ground. Oh, you know what? Might as well just...
Out of ammo?
Whoa, okay. That's pretty bad. Fuck. Looks like I'll have to do that again. See? One hit, you die. It's absolutely... fucking hell. It's, you know, the first... I'd say the first few chapters, chapters 2 and 3, are probably the... They're not the hardest, but... They're hard in the sense that you just don't have any weapons. You know, you have to rely on stealth kills and so on. So even just this opening section where you've got to shoot this guy, it's just fucked, you know. You've only got 6 bullets. I was trying to kneecap him there. I might just try and do that again, because that tends to work. So I've already died on the first enemy of the game. Pretty fucking embarrassing. Okay, so let's try and drop him to the ground. You want him to run. Okay, fuck it. Might just... Okay, that's 3 headshots. My god.
Connolly.
What a joke. Alright, so that enemy doesn't run towards you. He does initially, but it seems like he walks after that, so I didn't know that. But yeah, on AKUMU difficulty, any other enemy that you face, all the other enemies, they will not walk. They will all run. Run towards you. So, I mean, you need to upgrade your sprint capability. That is pretty much a key thing here on AKUMU mode. Look how long we can only sprint for here. Look at that. What's that, like 2 or 3 seconds? It's appalling. So we need to get that upgraded as soon as possible. Yep. Left stick turns on the lantern, and there's a green gel up there. Run over here.
Hurts! Hurts! Whoa. Were you warning me about this? You are Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital. 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 Hospital!
What the fuck?
I like that. What the fuck? Okay, so this is where we learn how to disarm traps. So, get nice and close to it, and hold the A button. Item acquired. Trap parts acquired. Trap parts are needed to craft bolts for the Agony crossbow. They are used in the inventory screen. So, disarming traps is very, very handy, because they net you trap parts. And like it said there, trap parts are used to create bolts for the Agony crossbow. This is going to become very critical later on in the game. You need as much trap parts as you can get. Approach a fallen enemy and press B to burn them, destroying them completely. Burning consumes 1 match. If the same enemies are close enough, they can all be burned with 1 match. Other things besides corpses and enemies can also be burned. Yep. So it's just teaching us that we can drop matches on enemies and burn them. This will kill them outright. They won't get back up anymore. Pretty much if the more you play the game, you'll know if an enemy's going to get back up or not, okay? It's actually a bit risky. Like, say if this enemy was alive and he came running towards me, I shot him in the kneecap and he dropped, and then ran over to his downed body to try and burn him. A lot of the time I find, on AKUMU mode, they start swinging madly and they always hit you, okay, when you're trying to drop a match on them, and you'll die. So, me personally, I'm not a fan of dropping matches on downed enemies, unless I do something like shock them with the shock bolt of the Agony crossbow. That way they can't attack you when they're downed, but we'll get into that a bit later. So I'm not going to bother burning that body there. I want to keep these matches. And here is our first introduction to going to a save room. There'll also be a collectible here. And some green gel on the table. So we'll grab that. Anything else? Yeah, very reminiscent of Resident Evil 4 here, as you can see. These little shacks. So there is a personal file. Okay, you can have a read of that. Once you collect it, the mirror will break. That save music will play. And now, to enter the save room, you just hold A. Okay, and that'll take you straight back to where we were before, where we could sit in the upgrade chair, and so on.
What the?
But I'm just going back here to quickly collect 2 collectibles. I'm not going to save the game. How much gel do I have? No, not enough to upgrade sprint yet.
I don't know if that was a bad dream.
So go straight over here. There'll be a missing poster collectible and a newspaper article. Right there. So just to quickly show you, if I go over to the upgrade chair and sit down, I'll show you what sort of things we can do. So at this stage we can upgrade our life gauge. You're not going to do that on AKUMU. Maximum sprint time, okay. So, alright, so level 1 is what we've got it at. We can only run for sprint for 3 seconds before we get out of breath. You want to get that up to level 5 as soon as you possibly can, alright? Because like I said, the enemies, the Haunted, as they're called in this game, they basically run to you the whole time on AKUMU. They never walk, except for that first enemy I encountered there. I didn't know that. He actually just walks. But every single other enemy in this game will run towards you. It's fucking brutal, so that's why you need max sprint time. Melee damage, we will not be doing that at all on AKUMU because it's pointless, and same with Syringe recovery, that is pointless because one hit you die, so it doesn't matter how much health you have or how much health you recover. It is absolutely unnecessary. And here is where you can upgrade certain things of your weapons, like the damage capability, fire rate, reload time, clip capacity, accuracy, and critical headshot hits and so on. And the stocks. This is very important. This is how much of each ammunition that you can carry. Alright, but we'll get into that later when we can actually start upgrading, when we actually have enough green gel to do so. So to go back, you basically just go to the mirror here and hold A, and that will take you straight back to this little save room shack area. Let's go, let's continue on. Out of breath already. You have to be very careful because watch what happens when I just sprint non-stop. I just keep holding the sprint button. If you keep holding it, see that? When you completely deplete it, Sebastian stops. That is very, very dangerous on AKUMU because when that happens, enemies will catch up to you, they will hit you, and you will die. Make sure to never completely drain your sprint meter. You don't want him stopping. Alright, so here we're oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, on AKUMU difficulty they can hear you from pretty far away, so... Fucking hell, this is atrocious. Just gonna have to try and hide and hope that he just goes back to bashing on that door. Is he gone? Okay, he's gone back, so... Yeah, we'll sneak kill this guy. And then after this part... This is pretty much the hardest part of Chapter 2 coming up. And I'm going to try and do this part flawlessly. Yeah, you can't risk running because they will hear you on AKUMU difficulty, even from very far away like you just saw. On casual it's a bit more forgiving, you can pretty much almost run up right behind them, you know, within like a meter or two, and then stop to sneak behind them, and that will work, they don't hear you. But on AKUMU that is not the case. And there goes Leslie. Press A to climb over obstacles and through windows. Alright, and our first key will be located here. Keys are required, like I said, to unlock the lockers in the save room area where that nurse was. Okay, and it will give you items. So keys are always located in these statues here. Break it. Bang, there's our first key. I'm going to show you the location of all the keys because I feel it's very important to collect them all. On AKUMU difficulty, you need as much supplies as you can get. And coming up now is a cutscene. No, I have to walk a bit further. There we go.
Hey, are you guys from around here? I don't know where...
Can't go on.
Lovely. Okay, so we've got 2 enemies. Wow, look at that face. 2 enemies in this specific area to take care of. We have a bottle here. Throw the bottle to create a distraction. Hide straight back behind the haystack. They will go and investigate it. You know, this sort of part where you can throw bottles and distract enemies, this reminds me of Manhunt. That game, you know. This game tends to take a lot of inspiration from different horror games, you know. Games, movies, and everything. Alright, so I'm going to sneak walk and kill that guy there. Just be careful of the guy to the right that he doesn't turn around. Sneak kill him. And now we should be able to, yep, safely kill that guy. Hopefully I can get to him in time before he turns around. I don't want to do any running, any jogging at all here. Got him. Okay, so that's pretty easy, that part. There's only 2 enemies there to take care of. There's also a collectible. Grab that. A document. Lakeside Town Note. And there will be a trap to disarm over here. Make sure you do that. Worst case, if you alert one, you can sort of run here, duck under the trap, and they'll run into the wire and blow themselves up. Alright, so this is like an explosive trap. But if you can, save it, disarm it for yourself, and acquire the trap part. We'll try and get as many trap parts as we can early on in the game here. That will set us up good for later on in the game. And I might as well just use that syringe to get myself to full health. Not really necessary, like I said before, because one hit you die, but matches, how many can I carry? We can only carry 5 at this stage, but we will upgrade that later on. Okay, is that all that's in here? No green gel. Alright, so we're done for this area. We can leave now. And now, this part coming up is very... Actually, I want to show you guys something first before I go to the next part. If you run along here onto the pier, have a listen to what Sebastian says at the end.
I feel like I'm being pulled just looking at it.
Not really a good choice of words in my opinion, but anyway. Thanks for that, Sebastian. Good to hear. So now, this part coming up is fucking brutal, okay? There's so many enemies here. Thankfully we get a checkpoint. So what I'm going to do is immediately start crouch walking. And we're going to take care of that enemy there with the torch straight away. Hopefully that guy doesn't see us. Good. Oh shit, I may have missed my opportunity. Probably a bit too late. Oh no. Fuck. It's pretty risky what I'm doing here. Okay, got him. Once you take care of this guy, grab his torch. Now these sorts of weapons, torches, axes you find, they will kill the haunted in one hit. Okay, so make use of them when you find them. So I get this guy's attention here. Swing, bang, kill him in one hit. Gonna run straight over here, throw the bottle turn off the lantern because the lantern does attract them. Throw the bottle there to get this haunted's attention. He'll come running and investigate. And when he goes away, I'm going to start sneaking towards him and kill him. So he pretty much runs back to where he was, but every time I do this, he never sort of turns around and faces me, so I can usually get him all the time. Kill him. Now that we've done that, pick up the torch. There's going to be 3 bear traps up ahead. We'll try and trap the haunted in the bear traps. There we go, like that. And I just killed myself in it. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's try that again. If I have to try an area more than one... Like, okay, see how I just died there? And if I fail again, like now, I'm just going to sort of cut to when I actually do it. Okay, so I'll sort of give each area like an extra go. If I fail on that extra go, then I'll just sort of cut to when I do it, okay? Because I don't think you guys want to see me constantly dying over and over again. You know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention there. This is live commentary on AKUMU. This is what's going to happen, okay? It's fucking horse shit. Let's try that again. So yeah, there's 3 bear traps up there, okay? You've just got to... Because when they get stuck in the bear traps, you can actually drop a match and burn them. I mean, look... I mean, we have to utilize stealth and traps to kill these enemies here, okay? We don't have... Look at the amount of handgun ammunition we have. 3 bullets. You can't do anything with that, okay? It's pathetic. Especially a non-upgraded handgun. The weakest handgun. Okay, let's do this again. Even just doing that is quite risky, you know? If they hit you, it's all over, you know? So dangerous on AKUMU. But let's try that again. We should be able to do it here. Just got a bit unlucky. Stupid. Stepping into that bear trap. So yep, like I said, he runs off and we'll go and sneak kill him. Just remember to keep your lantern turned off at all times here, because it will alert them. Kill him. Grab the torch. And we got his attention. Good, if you can just get one of them at a time, that's good. Can't see. Is he going to get stuck in a bear trap? No. That's fine. Worst case scenario, you just do that. Alright. And I'll see if I can... So there should be 3 bear traps there, but looks like 2 of them have gone. That's fine. So we'll try and get this guy's attention. Yep. Hopefully get him in the other bear trap there. Beautiful. Kill him. Alright. And now what I'm going to do is grab the bottle that's in here, throw it right here, and that should bring out another one of these haunted. And as you can see, there's a wire trap right in front of me. What the fuck? I just heard an explosive go off. Maybe he ran into the other one. Because there is another explosive trap up. Oh, here we go. Come on, fella. Straight into the explosive trap. Kill yourself. Bang. There he goes. Lovely. Now, that's quite interesting. Because I just want to see if that guy... Yeah, so that explosive trap is gone. Now there's usually another enemy here. Fuck, this explosive trap is gone as well. What's going on here? I reckon the guy in the house died by the explosive trap, and I just killed the guy that's normally here. Yeah. That's going to be a bit problematic, because this explosive trap that was here, it seems like it's gone off and just damaged that last guy I killed using the other explosive trap. But I just tend to stealth kill him and use this other, because normally there's another wire trap right here, explosive trap, okay? It's a bit of a shame that we don't have that now, so I'm going to have to do a bit of adapting, improvising, which is going to happen quite a bit on AKUMU difficulty. Now just be careful, because there's going to be... Alright, so I might have to lure the enemies into bear traps. There's one there and one there, okay. I might have to do that then. Alright, let's do it. 2 more enemies to take care of here. Well, 4 more, but 2 we can just burn on the ground. But as soon as you burn them, 2 more get up straight away. Alright. And I'm just going to try and lure them to the bear traps. Fuck, don't get stuck on the wall. Okay, here we go. He's chasing me. Where is it? I don't want to fucking... Where is it? I don't want to... Oh, good. Okay, let's burn him. Fucking hell, I thought I was going to step into the damn thing then. Okay, and we'll get the other guy to follow us. We'll just run, that should get his attention. And the other bear trap is over here. There it is. So I'll try and stand. Where is he? There he is. Come on, you're the last enemy. Straight in the bear trap. Do it. Yeah, beautiful. Let's burn him. And there you go, he's taken care of. So that's it for all the enemies here. Now that I've done that, it's a bit of a shame that I used all the traps, because normally I like to, you know, disarm some for myself and get the trap past, but we had to do a bit of adapting there. That's okay. Not to worry. That's what's going to happen quite a bit in AKUMU mode. So let's open this. We'll grab the green gel. And... yeah, just before I leave the area, I'll just check for items and stuff. Used all those bear traps, didn't I, here? Let's have a look in this house for anything. This shack. Nothing there. Nothing. Some green gel over there. We'll grab that. Alright, that looks like it. Okay, so, I mean, all we have to do is open the gate there, and we'll go to the next area. The next area is very easy, but there is another specific area to go to with exactly 3 more enemies. And there are some collectibles to get, so we're going to go there. Also going here, there should be... nice, some more handgun ammunition, gel and matches. Beautiful, beautiful. I did use quite a bit of matches there, so it's good to get some more. So yeah, this area up here, there'll be 3 enemies. Don't worry, I don't think there's any bear traps here. Okay, so there's 1 enemy outside there. He's got a torch. And there's 2 enemies inside the house. There's a house up ahead here. Sometimes one of the enemies, the haunted in the house, comes out. You just got to be careful. Yeah, so there he is at the door. He tends to go in and out of that door from time to time. So I'm just going to wait for the correct moment. Kill this guy with the torch. I'll get his torch. And then, I probably could have just killed him then. Yeah, and then I'll kill the guy at the door, pretty much, that comes out of the door. He hasn't come out yet. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill this guy over here, this way. Bit more improvising to do here. What's going on? Why hasn't he come out of the door yet? Ah, finally. Okay, it was making me a bit nervous there. As soon as he goes in the door, then I'll kill this guy. Fuck. To do it over here then. God's sake. Alright, so I do have plenty of time to kill him. Sorry about that, guys. Should have killed him just before. I can't fuck this up now, because this is pretty much it. Like, these last 3 enemies, that's it. Okay, then we're pretty much done with this chapter. The rest is easy. Smooth sailing. Grab that. Wait for him to break through the door. And then we're going to hit him with the torch. Come on. There you go. He's taken care of. And there is one more enemy left inside. Before I pick up all the collectibles and stuff, I'm going to take care of that enemy. Now, he's inside the bathroom there. We've got to break through the boards to get to him. He'll rise up off the ground. You don't have enough time to burn him. And we're just going to crouch straight under the explosive trap there. And he'll blow himself up. So we'll just do that. Come on. There you go. So he's taken care of, and that's it. We can freely run around this area now, collect all the goodies. So we've got 3 boxes here. Some gel. Nothing. Oh, there's a map fragment, by the way. Can't forget about that. Make sure you collect that. Almost forgot about that. Don't worry about burning this guy, he never gets up. You can just leave him there forever. And there'll also be another key in the bathroom here, as well as some gel. Open the jewel case. Bang, grab your key. And in the final room here, just some green gel, I believe. Nothing else. What did I pick up something else, did I? Handgun ammo or something, I'm not sure. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, so let's get out of here now. We are done. Oh god, love that stamina, Sebastian. Beautiful. Look at this. 3 seconds and he's done. Very unfit, Sebastian. Come on. So the final area here, we're just going to get the gate open and go through. And there are a bunch of enemies here. There's also another collectible, a map fragment to collect. But the enemies here, you don't even... I mean, you can just run straight past them to the exit, okay? You don't have to take care of any of the enemies. It's not as tricky as that section we just got through. There's also a checkpoint, which is good. So we're going to immediately go to the left, to this shack here. All the enemies are there to the right. They're all feasting on corpses. Try not to alert them just yet. Grab the green gel and that. And the map fragment. There it is. That's the final collectible in this chapter. And now, we'll just run back the way we came. We'll lightly jog around all the enemies. I don't know if you can see them yet. Yeah, I'll show you them in a second. You can hear them though. See? They're all feasting on corpses over there. So we're going to run into this shack right here. Might do a bit of sneaking in case they can hear me. And what do we got? Just some green gel. Alright, that's it. So now we're going to start sneaking. Look at them all. There's so many of them. And all we're going to do now is run. That's it. Run straight past them to the exit. And the exit will trigger a cutscene. See how they just start running? They're very aggressive on AKUMU. Once you get to this gate, it'll trigger the ending cutscene to play. Alright, so that's it for Chapter 2, guys. I will save the game and leave it here. And I'll see you guys in the next video for Chapter 3. I'm out.